It's, start the war drums, everybody. Start the war drums. Get ready. We're going to war. War? With who, you might ask? Well, with myself. Because I have put so much pressure on myself. Look, I've planned to make two Epic the Musical two Epic the Musical fan sagas, plus a show, plus a TV show, Saints and Sinners. I'm canceling one of them. I can't have all three. No. I'm canceling at least one. It's not going to be Saints and Sinners, that's for sure. So I've spent way too much time on that. I've already made the plot. I made the characters. I made everything. I'm not stopping with that. No. It has potential and stuff. I'm not doing that. Anyways, so yeah, news. The news is like I plan on demolishing, destroying, canceling, not doing one of the Epic the Musical sagas. It could be the Food Saga or the Mercy Saga. And if you didn't know I was doing any of these in the first place, check my description. I put it there. So yeah, I might not do the Mercy Saga. Or I might not just do both. I might not do both actually and just finish doing sentences and remain on my focus on there. But I also have thought of focusing on my Night Furies and Light Furies, the Scurry of the Furies, with all of my dragons like Apollo, Nynx, Kelpie. I can actually name all of them on the spot if you like, but I have 14 minutes to do all of to tell you guys all of this. So I'm gonna do this slowly or fast. No, I'm gonna do this fast. So I want to focus my main focus is on SNS, which is Saints and Sinners. There's a lot going on with that. Between me having to either animate or just make the whole show an animatic, like making every episode an animatic. I have to do all of that, voice all the characters because I'm not going to go pay anybody to be voice actors. I'm not gonna go do anything. I'm not I'm not editing these videos. No. I'm pushing the record button and I'm just gonna start going with each take. I'm going in one take. I see the line, I make the lines, I read them out loud in the recording, I put them on the video. I post it. Episode done. I'm not. I'm a one person job. You think Jax is helping? No, we just share this account just in case I lose my password. Anyways, yeah, I think Jax did tell someone. I'm gonna make a shout out video, so like shout out to people I support and that you should support too. Yeah. Anyways, about the news. I might cut off. I might cut off. I might not do them. I might cancel them. I might not do both of them or just one of them. Of the Epic the Musical sagas, the Food Saga and the Mercy Saga. Mostly because I'm lazy. I'm lazy. I don't want to do any of that. Honestly, I promised. I promised myself I would stop making a project, doing another project, going back to the first project, and deciding, you know what, I'm bored with this, then make another project and delete the first project. I promised myself I'm gonna stop doing that. So Saints and Sinners is first. That's guaranteed to not get canceled. I'm still doing that. I'm not really sure about the Mercy Saga and the Food Saga. I might not do the Mercy Saga because of how long that would do. The Food Saga would probably be just like a mix of Epic the Musical songs, just related to food. Like, mostly because of the misheard lyric, but when does a cabbage become a meteor? And does a cabbage become a blaze? Like that misheard lyric was just cabbage instead of comet. Anyways, that's the idea. I might do Just a Man. Obviously, I'm gonna do Just a Man if I do the Food Saga. If I do the what the hell? So yeah. So yeah. I might, I might cancel one of them, but not Saints and Sinners. Uh, let me tell you guys about. I have 10 minutes left. Let me tell you guys about this very quickly. So the food saga would probably just be Open Arms, Just a Man, Warrior of the Mind, Polyphemus. I think that's how you say his name. The guy who smashed Polites. Don't even think about it. That's sad. Yeah, the guy who smashed Polites. I might do those 4 songs because a saga only has 4 songs, 5 or 4, I think. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Or I might just do a reprise of each song, like a short version with food. So I'm not really sure about that yet. Uh, so that's the food saga. Then the Mercy saga is different because the Mercy saga has a whole plot. Mercy saga was originally a custom-made god. Custom-made D-O. Wait, what? I was about to spell dog. A custom-made G-O-D. Um, wait, did I say it right? G-O-D. Yeah, I did. I'm a bit dyslexic and illiterate. Illiterate. I'm sure I know the alphabet really good. Yeah. So the Mercy Saga is pretty much going to be surrounding a custom made god, which is Sigaro, Siguro, Sigaro. It's Spanish for peace, I think, peace or safe or something like that. I'm not really sure anymore. Um, but now I realize there is a goddess of mercy, not a god. Her name is Elos. I think I said that right. Eleos. Elos. I'm just gonna pronounce it as Aeolus, like the wind god. I'm just gonna say Aeolus. So Aeolus is the goddess of mercy, pity, and compassion. So I've decided to drive all of that to that. Uh, Originally I made all of these Aetherlings, which were the companions of Cigaro, but then I scrapped Cigaro completely just to make way for Aeolus. So yeah, that's what's happening. That's the deal with that. Anyways, thanks for listening to this. Anyways, let me do it in a nutshell. I'm scrapping one of the sagas. The Food Saga is gonna have 4 songs if I do it. The Mercy Saga, if I do it, will probably only have like 2 songs because of how lazy I am. Saints and Sinners is still going. I'm animating it or making an animatic of it and stuff. Or I might just use words and stuff like a book or something. I'm gonna speed this up a bit and I'm going to make a separate video where I'm telling you guys who I support and I'm also gonna tell you about one of my dreams I had. And I'm also going to make another video if I get an update on how and what I've decided. Anyways, thanks for watching this and listening to me, guys. Goodbye. And the wardrobe.